Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Peerally, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate.
I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point listen to it. The other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show.
Thank you for taking my call. It's a wonderful show.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Appreciate your talk show and daily listener about this, and it's very informative.
Yeah, hi, Shah. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, Rajesh. Hi, thanks for taking my call, and first of all, thank you very much for your service to the community. So, thanks for briefing up the current situation. Unfortunately, it's affecting but the good people as well, whose aspiration is this country. Thanks, Mr. Shah. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome, sir.
Hi, this is Ravi. Thanks for taking my call, Shah Peerally.
Hello, is this Mr. Shah Peerally?
Yeah, this is Shah. You're live on air.
Yes. Good morning. Thanks for taking my call. Good. Thanks.
Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you, and the same to you. Hi, sir. It's a great show you're doing. Thanks for all your help. Thanks so much.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Sastikal, Namaskar to all the listeners. This is attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, and we are live today. Today is, I think it's 20th, June 20th, Monday, June 20th, and we are live. So you can call if you have any questions, 408-912-5565. That's the number to the studio. And today I have with me my friend Franco, who's of course doing an excellent job and reminding me, and really I appreciate it a lot, Franco. You're really great. And also today everything I'm telling you is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. The number to our office, 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. I'm going to cover different topics. What we have started on our website now, we have a system where we will be kind of giving you advice as per country for those, but for here most of our listeners are from India and Pakistan and Afghanistan, so for the radio it's usually going to be geared towards the Indian community, because this is mostly most of the cases are from India, so this is going to be limited to that. But we have on our website now a system where we have as per country conditions, but this is not finalized. I still have to do some touch up on it, but it's going to appear soon on the website, where we will be analyzing each country. For example, countries like, if I get a country like France, what are the visas that are available? For example, they have the visa waiver program, and they have the E2 visa, and certain visas are available to only specific countries. So we cover each of them in that on our website, and it's coming out soon. So check it out. So I just wanted to mention that. And also we have started, of course, the podcast. The podcast is awesome, because the day it got launched, we got so many hits on it, and I'm very thankful to people who really appreciate it. And we have that also, and it goes on iTunes, it goes on other platforms too, Acast, etc. So please check it out and share it with your friends. It's the Immigration Law Talk Shows, Attorney Shah Peerally's Immigration Law Talk Shows podcast, and it's there on iTunes. We have it on TuneIn. We have it on many platforms. So I just wanted to make those announcements before I get into the real situation of of talking a little bit about immigration. First of all, we have all this media frenzy going against immigration right now. One of the things that is happening, and I don't know if I mentioned that there is an alert for students who are traveling. We've been getting a lot of calls from students who were traveling and were not able to make it back in, even with a valid visa. I repeat that. Just having a visa stamp on your passport doesn't guarantee you any entry in the United States. I have one caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You are live in here.
Yes, I have a question for you with a specific country or a continent.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. I'm listening.
India with a population 1.3 billion, there are several scientists, technologists, and computer science, computer engineering people coming to India, coming to USA and going back to India. So Africa continent also has a population of 1.3 billion. There are about 60 countries in Africa. There are good scientists and technologists who are African Americans or even people from India have settled in Africa and they are doing good. So what are the services you provide for Africa continent or any countries like Kenya, South Africa, Mauritius? Do you have any experience regarding that?
Well, that's a good question. I don't do it the other way around. I help people from those continents to come here. I have not really kind of referred people to go there because unfortunately I have not been able to do a due diligence on any people I can trust in those countries to refer people. I'm not going to lie about it. A lot of people, they contact me, oh please send people who will handle the cases, and then when I send them, they either try to cheat them and things like that, so I really don't refer. But what I was talking about here is helping those people to come to the US. We are trying to kind of set up now, hopefully in the next 6 months we will have a branch in hopefully Dubai and other places. So we are working on that, but now at this point in time the only thing we are offering is a specific advice on people on certain countries. For example, if you're from Mauritius, you can get the DV lottery. If you're from Pakistan, you can get E2 visa. If you are from certain countries, there are certain visas that are very specific. So unfortunately India doesn't have many of those, but still India has its own advantages on the fact that people have very good knowledge in IT and things like that. So what we are doing, we are trying to find the strength of the countries and putting them in some kind of hub where they can really kind of find what are their options instead of sticking to one option. For example, a lot of people stick only to one kind of visa when they don't know there are so many other visas out there they can use. So that's where we can help, but we cannot help on the outbound. We cannot help people do business outside because we have not reached that level right now, and I'm too busy with bringing people inbound to go outbound. But hopefully that's a good idea. Maybe down the road I will be able to get people I can trust who will be able to do that. Okay?
I have a follow-up question also.
Go ahead.
So there is one billionaire in Africa continent who has taken the opportunity. Nepal had the largest earthquake and he is setting up a cement plant. He's putting his $1 billion, more than that, in building a cement plant in Nepal. So how can you help in getting people from Nepal to Africa and Africa to Nepal for some training and other purposes?
From Africa to Nepal, I don't know because even I'm African basically by birth. I am not. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm more American than that because I live here pretty much most time of my young life. So I don't know how to help them the other way around. But I can look into that, and if it is a matter for good cause, I'll be more than glad to be supportive. So reach out to me, send me an email with the details. Maybe we can have some common grounds. And if it is to help people, I'm all in. I always like to help people. Okay?
Yes, it is regarding cement technology, technicians, operators going from Nepal to Africa and Africa to Nepal. Okay, thank you for your
send me an email at info@shah@Peerally Law. Let me check into that. Whatever I can do, I'll be more than glad to help. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So So this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have any questions regarding immigration or even have comments like this caller is very interesting point he brought, like, the world is becoming a global village. No matter how much Donald Trump can talk nonsense and talk and creating division, the end of the day, the world is all humans pretty much need each other. No matter how much they hate each other, they still need each other. That's how the world functions. And I'm hoping that people will stand up, and people are starting to stand up now against all those really racist rhetoric that are coming out of this, and hopefully we will see a real American people standing up against racism and all this nonsense that are coming out from the politicians' mouth. And again, this is my opinion, by the way. It's nothing to do with KLOK, and I have a right to my opinion, and I'm happy about it. So for those who might like Donald Trump or might like the other party, it's good for them. But I personally, I don't have anything against political issues, but I have something against the fact that he attacked immigrants and he attacked Muslims, and I'm both. So it's kind of a double whammy for me. So there's no way I can like him. So I'm sorry for that for those who might get offended. But just like he doesn't have to be politically correct, I don't have to be politically correct. He's bigoted, he's racist, and I don't care. I'm going to say it again and again. But let us now talk a little bit about other stuff. Let me get out of this topic because this can take hours. We are talking a little bit about, ladies and gentlemen, about the possibilities of coming to the United States. Many people are stuck to only one or two possibilities. They don't look at other options. For example, people who are from Canada, they have TN visas, which are visas they are like H-1Bs, but a little bit less strict than H-1B. They don't go towards a green card, but the good news with TN visas, they are under the NAFTA, and they stand pretty much, you can have them for years and years. I know people who have them for 15, 20 years. So it's one option for people, and down the road you can shift to other visas. And also from Canada, people can come also under E1 or E2 visa. E2 visa or investor visa, and you don't really need a lot of money to build an investment. A small business, like for example a Subway, any kind of franchise, you might be able to get yourself on an E2 visa, and we can help you all the way on those. We're doing a lot of them recently, but unfortunately it doesn't apply to every country of the world. I wish India had it, but they don't. But of course there's one which is a catch-all, which is the EB5. The EB5 program is a green card program. It's a straight green card. It's an investment of 500K or 1 million K, depending where you're investing the money. But it has a lot of issues attached to it, because people ask me all the time, okay, where would I invest? Because many times recently the EB5 programs, those people who are selling those projects tend to exaggerate, and ultimately people end up by losing their money and the green card, because the EB5 gives you a conditional green card which needs to be removed after 2 years. So if the business goes down, you might lose the money and the green card. So it is very important that you pick the right visa. And if you want to call, of course, any questions, today is not a philosophical debate. We are talking, of course, still immigration. Feel free to call. The number to the studio today is 408-912-5565, and my number to my office is 510-742-5887. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about, of course, about immigration and all the issues that are attached to it. This is Attorney Shah Peerally, and the show is live today. I know people sometimes don't know I'm live, but I'm live today, and today is June 20th. So you might hear the same things in another show, but today is June 20th, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and it's Monday, and we are doing the show live. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back after those messages, and we will be talking a little bit about other types of visas that people don't know about. For example, not they don't know about, but they don't use it really. The L1, for example, and the other visas that are out there that you can use, B1 in lieu of H1, etc. So we'll take a quick break, Franco. We'll be back after those messages. Thank you.
If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
The Shah Peerally Law Group and IMI Law Help, Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shah Peerally, covering topics such as B1, B2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Beerables Inc. is an e-solutions company that provides custom web design, web application development, and internet marketing services to individuals and businesses. They can build powerful e-commerce sites, mobile apps, develop content, and market you on social media. They can help manage your brand's reputation and provide rock-solid customer support. Call today at 1-800-651-6091 or email us at info@beerables.com for a free consultation today. Again, the number is 1-800-651-6091.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we are back. And today is Monday, June 20th, 2016, and we were discussing, of course, about other issues on immigration. One of them is basically the options that are offered to people now that many people I know are stuck because of the situation of the visa retrogression. And it is heartbreaking, and actually we are coming up with some writing on an ebook that will kind of give an insight what happens to people and their psyche waiting on those visas. But ultimately, until then, we need to find immediate solutions for them. And one of the solutions that we are seeing a lot of people doing is to move to another kind of visa, which is especially one of the visas that everybody is looking at right now. Is EB-1C. What is the EB-1C? The EB-1C is an intra-transferee visa. So what it does, it's like an L1A, except that the difference with this one is you're getting a green card, and in order for you to be under the EB1C, you pretty much need to meet the same requirements as an L1A. That means there are three main requirements. One, in the past 3 years, you have to have worked in the foreign company for 1 year, and it has to have been in a managerial or executive capacity. Then two, they have to move you to the same, not same, but at least in a managerial or a executive capacity in the US. And then ultimately, then you also have to meet the requirements of those are the main requirements that you need. Now, proving that's a different story. So the question is, do you have to be on an L1A to get into an EB1C? The answer is no. You don't have to. You can move directly actually from an L1B or even an H1 to an EB1C if you meet the requirements. In the beginning, when we were starting doing that, a lot of people were kind of skeptical, but now I see a lot of companies doing it, and they are actually being successful, just like we did on many of those cases. So the advantage of moving to an EB1C is that EB1C will ultimately give you what we call the ability to get a green card pretty much immediately, because EB1 categories, even for India, is pretty much current. The pace is going right now. So many people moving on EB1A, EB1B, EB1C. There might be a retrogression too, unfortunately, but so far I've never seen it in my career, having a retrogression under EB1. But a lot of people are either moving to EB1A, people of extraordinary abilities, EB1B, which are people of researchers, scientists, etc., who are of outstanding capacity, and of course EB1C, I just spoke about that, the one which is kind of attached to the requirements of an L1A. But at the end of the day, the EB1C is pretty much, it's a very, very good option. We are doing a lot of them. It is a first preference category, and to qualify for EB1C, let me go into the order because people ask me that all the time. To qualify under the EB1C, you have to have a multinational executive or manager, and it has to have been employed with a subsidiary, an affiliate, or a branch in that company. It has to have that person has to have been employed abroad. It can be in India, Canada, England, doesn't matter. And then those who qualify are people who are in managerial or executive capacity. Managerial capacity. Sorry for my calling. Okay, anybody can be called a manager, but it doesn't work that easy like people think. You have to show that basically you are managing a team which is of a high caliber. You cannot just be managing a simple team, not to put anybody's work down, but you have to be people who are really of calibers that you're managing. Then we can bring you here, and then you do the EB1C or the L1A first, and then the EB1C. It's an intra-transfer visa, and actually, you know, it's surprising. Many people don't know that, but it's not that difficult to get an L1A or an EB1C if you meet the requirements. So what's happening right now, because many companies are multinational and they're having issues on getting H1B for their clients, or many of their executives are getting tired of waiting on the EB2, especially if they're born in India. They are sending them back for 1 year and bringing them back and having those EB1C or L1A, which is a very good option. So you should look into that. There's nothing illegal in that, because that's from part of business. The system is failing, so the solutions are there, so you need to take them as long as the solution is genuine, of course. That's the EB1C. And of course, now we talk about the EB1A for people of extraordinary abilities. And EB1A, by the way, you don't need to have a PhD to have it, okay? You just need to meet a certain number of requirements, and I'm not going to list them here. You have to meet requirements, and if you have any, we have very frequent questions. Check and see if you meet and no proof somewhere getting approved. But an EB,
The Shah Peerally Law Group and IMI Law Help Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shah Peerally, covering topics such as B1, B2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Attorney Shah. I apologize for technical issues. You know, there will be no fun in the radio or TV if there are no technical issues. So, I wanted to apologize for that. And we were talking a little bit about EB1 visa, EB1A, EB1B, and EB1C. I was mentioning that we got an EB1B for a professor in Texas, and which we got really fast. I think within 2.5 weeks we got it approved. Not even that, less than that. And the truth is it's not that difficult. It's a matter of having the knowledge. And a lot of people also don't know you can use some other visas as an investor visa. Now, let us talk a little bit about investor visas. Depending on the country where you're from, you might be eligible for the E2 visa, for example, or E1 visa, which are the investor visa, where you can put a bit like $100,000, buy franchise, etc., and you can get a visa. But you also can use the L1A efficiently as an investor visa. For example, you have a company in England, India, and you're doing multinational business with the world, you're exporting, etc. We can transfer you as the owner, an executive under the L1A. There are some requirements, and we can help you on that. But we've done a lot of those cases where people want to expand their business, come to the United States, they use the L1A. And the good news with L1A, which people don't even know, you don't need an educational level for L1A. I've done L1A where people don't even have high schools. So remember that it's not about the education when it comes to L1A. It comes to executive or managers, and a lot of people out there don't have a lot of degrees, but they are high executives. So look into those. Now, there are other options out there also. One other options now, which a lot of people have been talking about, which is good and bad, is a B1 in lieu of an H1. If you want to bring your employees here temporarily and you didn't get the H1B or the L1, you can use B1 in lieu of an H1. It's under the same rule under the B1, but it has different options in it. You basically can bring people to work under this, but only for up to 1 year. and they cannot get paid inside the United States. So that's another option for people to look at. I'm talking about all those options because things are getting really difficult right now for many companies, because they need their special skilled workers, yet they are not getting those workers, and they need our help, and this is how we are helping them. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, and we are talking about, of course, about immigration law, and we will be shifting to debt settlement in a few. But for those who need help, feel free to call us at the office 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887, and you can check our website attorneyonair.com, attorneyonair.com. And we're going to take a quick break. I know I apologize for the technical issues. And Franco, thank you so much. So we're going to take a quick break, Franco, and we'll be back talking about debt settlement.
If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, Attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Beerables Inc. is an e-solutions company that provides custom web design, web application development, and internet marketing services to individuals and businesses. They can build powerful e-commerce sites, mobile apps, develop content, and market you on social media. They can help manage your brand's reputation and provide rock-solid customer support. Call today at 1-800-651-6091 or email us at info@beerables.com for a free consultation today. Again, the number is 1-800-651-6091.
So we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. Just to let you know, all those shows now, many of them actually are now going on iTunes. If you type Immigration Law Talk by Shah Peerally on iTunes or Google Play, or just type the Shah Peerally podcast, you will get them. So you can listen to them. I also put them on YouTube, so feel free to check on the YouTube channel that we have. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking, of course, about immigration earlier. And again, anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You can contact us if you have any questions. Remember to our office 510-742-5887. And before I move to debt settlement, some alerts and some announcements. For one, if you are traveling, and this is a season of people traveling for vacation, make sure that you have all your documents and your stamping on your passport if you're planning to travel. If you're traveling to Mexico or Canada and you just have an I-94, make sure you're carrying the original, and you don't really need a stamping if you're going for less than 30 days for I-94 revalidation. But at the same time now, if you're coming here on a student visa F1, make sure that you have all your documents proper and explained, because in the past 2 weeks we have been hearing a lot of cases where, just like in November, they are returning students back from the airport, basically putting them on what we call summary deportation. The problem in summary deportation or summary removal is once you are in that 5 years, you cannot come back to the United States. So be aware of that. And also, we know for the cases of UNNJ, I have not really posted a lot of updates. But one thing, the feedback, things are good for some, bad for others. But the good news is basically the H4. Some people who are coming back on H4 are able to come back, while others who are not coming, trying to come on F1, they are having issues to come on F1 because they are getting denied. So it's kind of a case by case basis. So you need to really try whatever is the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to talk a little bit about debt settlement, how things are done under debt settlement, because it's becoming really strong too. A lot of people are coming to the United States. And they not coming to the United States. The United States, they have issues with debt. They owe money, they owe other problems, and also what the issues that they face when they have debts is they don't know what to do. They owe on credit cards, they owe on second mortgages, and they want to make sure that they get their debts before they move on or buy another business, etc. So if you need help, we can help you on that. And also for those who want to get help not only on the credit card debts, if they have debts like, for example, litigation debts, and many times if you don't pay your debt, you're going to get sued, and during that time you have to spend money with a lawyer to basically defend your case, and we can really kind of help you and settle those cases to avoid any kind of more problems and more costs. So make sure that if you need help when it comes to debt settlement, you give us a call, 510-742-5887, and the website is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, and we will be glad to help you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking here about debt settlement, which is a different branch than what we do here. And recently, the house market is acting a little bit weird. Some people are seeing going up, other people are seeing starting to cool down. But at the same time, many businesses are kind of worried what's happening in the world. One of them is, of course, going to be decided Thursday, is Brexit. Britain staying in EU or not. That's going to have a huge impact on investment. And also we have the Donald Trump effect, of course. A lot of people, that's one thing that a lot of people in America don't understand. Unfortunately, is most immigrants here are very they spend money. They make money, but they spend money too. They buy houses, they invest in business, they invest in a lot of things, and that in turn creates jobs for a lot of people. So if in case Donald Trump starts kicking people out of here, guess what? The economy will fall. It will really fall, like it really deep. I can see it. For example, I have clients calling me that they are planning to sell their house or take huge second mortgage on the house just in case he becomes in power, because they don't know what will happen to them. So if you need help settle the second mortgages, I will be more than glad to help you, and the number to call is 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887, and I'm hoping that I have Amit coming by and explaining all this in Punjabi, and hopefully we will talk, of course, we're talking about a lot of issues. So we are seeing a lot of things happening, ladies and gentlemen, and if we are not careful right now, things are going to get like in the situation of 2008, 2009, when the economy will crumble, because now, not this time because of fictitious thing, but because most people who are here hardworking are people of the minority communities. People who are investing are mostly immigrants, and if you kick them out, you try to make their life a nightmare, nobody's going to stay here, and they will take their money with them. So this is what a lot of people are worried about, and it's happening right now to England, where people are disinvesting because they think that England is trying to be just like what Donald Trump wants America to be. So I'm sorry, I keep bringing it back, but I can't help it. He wants to be all over the news, so we'll give him attention. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be back after those messages. Hopefully we'll have Amit by that time, and we will be recapping what we have today on immigration and also on other issues. Thank you for listening. Attorney Shah Peerally will be back.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and today we discuss about a lot of issues, including options for people who are not getting an H-1B, about debt settlement, about what's happening politically, and anything I'm telling you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any question. I thank you, Franco. And Amit, are you here, Amit?
Hey, Shah, yes, I'm here.
Okay, Amit. So go ahead, Amit. And happy Father's Day, by the way. So for all those, yesterday was Father's Day. And also, I'll let you explain. I think you have another 12 minutes to go, so you can talk a little bit about debt settlement and real estate in Punjabi. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back on 10 to 11. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shah, and yes, happy Father's Day to you, and happy Father's Day to Franco as well, and to all the listeners.